with Super Pet Expo, and I have another one of our amazing vendors from the show who will be joining us at the Chantilly, Virginia event, which is at the Dulles Expo Center. It's August 28th through the 30th. I also should recognize Walter. Hi, sweetheart. So, Hazel, could you tell us about yourself and Walter, if you'd like, and just that you have as well, because you've been a multiple time exhibitor at Super Pet.
Yes, I love Super Pet. I think this is Walter's first time there, though. But my business started because of my hooch. Well, I'll get into that in a second. But I love Super Pet. It's amazing. Everybody's so helpful. The customers and the patrons are just wonderful. Everybody's so welcoming. And that's what the majority of our sales are. Myself and my business partners, we make all handmade products. So like I make the doggone bag, and she makes a porta-poo pack, and then she does harnesses and collars and leashes and just about anything that you might want for your pet, but we make it ourselves. And being hands-on, it's just easier for people to see it in action. You know,
Walter's like the best spoke stock ever. He looks very comfortable.
Well,
I would like to get in there.
You'd be surprised that most dogs do this, and people will say, and that's why I like to be that we do test drives. So we let them put their dog in the bag and walk around the expo and shop and come back and let us know, because I don't want them to take them home and just put them in a drawer in a closet or something. I
love that.
Put a lot of care into them, and they've evolved over the years. But yeah, we love Super Pet, and we can't wait for it every year. So I was excited that it didn't get canceled, that it just got moved on. So, but yeah, the business started because of hooch. I actually was in law enforcement, and I retired with agoraphobia, and so then I adopted hooch, and he was deaf, and I didn't know it, and it was a match made in heaven. He wouldn't let me put him down. And so I grabbed this ugly piece of green here, and that's the very first doggone bag.
Oh, this is like the prototype.
Yes. And I put him in it, and the rest was history. There he is right there. That's my hooch.
Oh,
I lost him last year when I came home from Super Pet. Mm-hmm. He told me it was time, basically. So he goes everywhere with us now because he is the business. So Hooch's legacy will live on. That's what this is all about now, carrying on Hooch's legacy. So I went from this ugly thing to now they're a little more stylish. Sure. And we even have them in leather. They're done from leather coats, skirts, pants, and you have button-out liners on them now. And we have covers that you can put over them for rain or for cats, and even make shoulder pads so mommy and daddy can be comfy too, not just them. And right. So that's what I do, and that's to carry on because he saved me, and now it helps with elderly pets. It helps with pets that have had surgery. It helps with people who have a condition like I did to go out. I've had several people come in and tell me, I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't take them with me, and it just makes it easier. Mm-hmm. You can go on bike rides, on errands, and just about anything. And so it's just easier to be face-to-face with everybody in the expo, and not, we're not going to hug anybody right now. But,
no.
but we do, like I said, the test drives, and we do trade-ins. So if somebody has an old carrier they don't like, they can trade in for 15% off. We don't care if you trade it in. We just want a before and after picture. But so that's basically the gist of it. And so we've been doing this since 2011, and we built up from outside shows, and now we're doing all the indoors.
Awesome. So thank you so much for sharing all of that. I've, of course, been familiar with your business, but I did not know that, level of history to the business. And every small business does have a origin story, and they're often very interesting to hear. And definitely your business is sort of the essence of, one, you have this unique product that people aren't going to find everywhere. You're hand making it. You have that pride of workmanship, obviously, that goes into, what you've created. And it's the essence of, why we have worked really hard as a team to figure out how we could work this event smaller, safe, with, the mask requirements and how we're going to be monitoring the entry and the exit for the reduced building capacity and sort of all these things. But that ultimately, if people can go and shop in a variety of places that you could think of, big box stores or whatever, that we felt we could figure out a way that people could come and shop safely at Super Pet Expo.
Right.
And so that has, been the goal and the driving force. And we know that it is an important connection for small businesses like yourself to at least have the opportunity to engage with these customers. Do you have a website too?
Absolutely. It's thedoggonebag.com. And if people stop by or not, our business card doubles as a water bowl. So you open it up and you put a clean plastic bag inside. It works as a frame to hold it open. You put water in it. When you're done, you get rid of the wet bag, fold it up, and it's nice and dry in your pocket. So if they just stop by, they get a water bowl. So
ingenuity here. Coming to the table. This is amazing. So yeah, because we're also bearing in mind that certainly for products, right, that we are very clear, like when people visit the website at superpetexpo.com, we've got a listing of what the precautions are going to be as we are all trying to navigate and be as safe as possible with dealing with COVID-19. And along with that is, if you are not comfortable coming to the event, you should not come. Right? If you're not comfortable, do not come. But for those that are comfortable, this is, how we're going to have the event. And so I do want to make sure that if people want to support businesses virtually, they have the opportunity to do that. So
right.
Here in the next week or so, we are going to be adding websites to the exhibitor listing. So your website will be there so that people can find it. If they say, hey, it's not for me this year, we'll see you next year. At least they can, find you virtually.
Well, we can also, I was planning on offering anybody that showed up to give them the credit of what their ticket was to get into the show on a purchase. So if they mention this video, then we'll offer that. And also, we can also offer if they want to go on and order ahead of time, with something we have on the website, or if they want something special, I'll have one runner with me who could run them out to the parking lot if that is something that would work better for them.
Like a curbside pickup situation.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you what, we'll drop maybe the URL and a little bit of that information in the body of the video. So that folks can check that out. So, okay. Well, I cannot thank you enough for your time. That was absolutely wonderful. I look forward to seeing you.
Can't wait.
Just a couple weeks.
All right.